What's up, YouTube? It's Joe Catchpolia sitting on the couch making some money investing in fractional real estate online, as usual. Today, going to be a real quick video. I just wanted to show you the new redemption feature that Lofty has included. So this is for when properties that you've bought on the platform are sold in real life. This one, Keeler, I did a video on a few weeks back on about when it actually sold and the profits I made on it and everything. So I'm not going to dig back into that. So I'm interrupting this video with another video. Sorry about that. Um, I said so the video that I went to link to that already showed the profits that I made on Keeler. I realized it's just a small part of a much longer video, and some of the stuff that I say in it doesn't make a lot of sense in context. And I actually had a problem, had an incorrect calculation in the spreadsheet that I was showing you. So all those reasons, I just decided I'll actually show you the profits that I made on this deal here, and then I'll jump back over to showing you that redemption process. So this was the property. It's Keeler. It's one of the first ones I started buying tokens in all the way back in September. You can see I never had a whole bunch of them, 56 total. I spent a total of 140 or $1,448.53. That's including all fees and the operating reserve contribution on the sale today. When I go to redeem this, I should receive $2,105.60, and it's kind of like I see the future, because when you see the end of this video, you're going to see that I'm like, I'm not sure if that's exactly how much money I was supposed to have. So I went back and it's right. So I'm recording this after the rest of it. So sorry about that. And so you can see, my total sale, I made about a little over $650. From an ROI perspective, like when just looking at total purchase versus sale, 45.36%. If I do an XIRR, which is taking into account, the dates, how long that money was actually outstanding, because a lot of it, happened relatively close to my redemption date. It's a huge. Basically, what it's doing is it's annualizing the returns, right? It's saying like, what does that return look like on an annual basis based on when I actually made those investments? 122%, almost 123. In the video, if you saw my old one, it said 120, but I was assuming that I wouldn't get the cash until 418. Looking back at when I actually recorded that, I think that was a pretty good guess about when I actually would get paid on this. I was trying to be conservative, and to be honest, it did take a little longer to redeem this than I expected. But so these are the returns, and this is the type of deal that I always talk about, like the discounted token strategy. You can see from an actual percent return, I did fantastic on this one. Just because I did doesn't mean that you're going to on any of the ones that you buy, right? Always do your own due diligence. Um, I'm trying to do more and more of these, and it seems like finding those opportunities isn't the easiest, but there seem to be a few on here, and I'm just going to keep doing that. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the video about how to do the redemption and how that process works. I just want to record this. A lot of people have complained about this redemption process. So this took a long time. This property sold more than 2 weeks ago, but apparently it was not because of them building this new tool. I guess it was because they had some problem with the wire and the bank sending them the wire. So I don't know. But anyway, I always like to see the new features, see how they work. I'm going to see if this works right now. Haven't used it at all. And you can't see that, but I just got this insufficient app funds message, so that is not good. I might try clicking it one more time. That's probably stupid, right? Oh, nope. All right. Sorry about that. I stopped it and reached out to Lofty support. They said this was a problem that was happening for a lot of people. It's because I didn't have any Algorand in my Lofty wallet, which I never do. I guess they put it in there and it's used for transactions, but I was out. So being out, I just used this withdraw button, click to put it in my wallet. Check. You don't have I don't have the option now because I took my rent balance, which is what I got today, put some of it into Algorand, and I'm going to try this again. So hopefully this works out. We'll see. Clicking on that again. Hopefully this didn't break. Something's happening. Token successfully redeemed. Please refresh this page to see the new balance. Let's see if that really worked. Wow, that's going a little bit slow. Let's see. Yep, okay, but yeah, I got all 2,000, and I should have done the math on exactly what I was supposed to get from there. So now that thing is probably all gone. Yep. But I know it was right, it seems right around right. I'll go back and I'll check. Like, luckily I did that video, so that's an easy spot for me to see. But so this was a pretty profitable trade, right? Like buying that Keeler property. I didn't have a whole bunch of tokens of it, just 56. But I think I had spent somewhere around $1,500, maybe 16. Like I said, there's a separate video. I'll find it and I'll drop a link to this one. I really just wanted to show you how that redemption process worked. That's super simple compared to what we had to do before, where you had to send tokens to the burn wallet and then wait and then email people and say, hey, why are we waiting? So hopefully in the future, these real world sales will go a lot smoother. It'll just be a matter of them, getting the cash into that redeem feature soon enough. That's all I got for today. Until next time, I'm gonna keep. Well, you know what? And I do want to mention, please like and subscribe. But that's not what I was gonna stop you to mention. I was really happy that Lofty's support really just took care of this right away. A whole bunch of people mentioned it in the Discord, and but I also emailed them and I got a response back within 30 minutes. So it's nice when that happens. I know some people complain about their support, but I've actually had pretty good experience on most things. Sometimes when they have these bigger issues that they're just not sure how to fix yet, they linger for a long time. But in general, it's fairly decent. Anyway, I do have a link in the description to all of the places that I currently invest on if you want to check those out. Just because, do your own due diligence, just because I've invested on there doesn't mean that you should. Just because I made a bunch of money on this Keeler one, I mean, not a bunch of money, but it's a really good percent return. Doesn't mean that they're all going to work out that way. Now that's really it. So until next time, I'm going to keep making mistakes so that you don't have to.